Yo, what's going on everyone? In today's video, I will be showing you all of the best solo money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself millions upon millions of dollars very quickly. That's right, and in total, I will be covering 7 different money methods all in this one video. That being said, if you go on to enjoy, please don't forget to go down below and drop a like on it for me. But now let's get into the very first money method. Okay, so for the first one, we're going to be doing the bunker sell missions because this week they are paying double money and also double RP. To complete these sell missions, it is also very simple. All we need to do first is enter inside of the bunker, go over to the laptop inside here and click right on the D-pad to sign into it. Once signed in, the first thing we need to do is make sure our supplies level is all the way full. So to do this, go over to where it says resupply and click where it says buy supplies for $75,000. Because once we buy these supplies, all we will have to do is wait 5 to 10 minutes for that full set of supplies to be delivered to our business. And trust me, you don't want to do the steal supplies option. Even though that is free to get supplies, you will have to do 4 to 5 different missions if you want to get a full set of supplies inside this bunker by doing it that way. Anyway, once you bought those supplies, go down here to where it says manage staff and make sure you set your staff to manufacturing only. That way they are only going to be making sure the stock level will be rising and not the research progress. You could also have it to manufacturing and research, but trust me, that option is not the best one since it will make your stock raise slower. As far as making the most amount of money, you definitely want to have it to only manufacturing. That way, once you have those supplies inside the bunker, they are only dedicated to making the stock level rise and not the research. Anyway though, once that full set of supplies were delivered to your bunker, all we have to do from here is wait for the stock level to raise. And while it is rising, the supplies level will of course slowly decrease, and once it is all the way down, that is when you want to buy supplies once again. You'll only need to buy supplies maybe 2 to 3 times before the bunker fills 100% full. And once that bunker stock is 100% full, you'll see the value is worth $1 million. And once you go over to the laptop to sign into it and then click where it says sell stock, you'll see you can actually sell it for even more money if you sell it to Los Santos. So go ahead and select that option since it will get us paid the most amount of money, a total of $2.1 million once we sell this. I want to warn you now though that all of these sell missions with the bunker require multiple vehicles to be delivered, but don't worry because we should be able to complete this even as a solo player with all 3 of these vehicles. That's what I ended up doing in this case since I had 3 different monster trucks to deliver to 5 different drop-offs each, and I was able to complete this entire sell mission with around 5 minutes left, which is actually not too bad. And once I did deliver all 3 of those monster trucks to their 5 different drop-offs and I finished the entire sell mission, here's how much money I got paid, as it told me that $2.1 million. Which is honestly pretty good money, especially considering this business wasn't hard to set up at all. All we need to do is buy those supplies and be patient to wait for the stock level to get 100% full. Then you just sell it, which as I just showed you, these sell missions are pretty easy and they are solo friendly, and you'll get $2.1 million per sell mission this entire week. Okay, but now getting into the second money method, I will now be showing you how to make $253,000 in only 3 minutes. That's right, really easy money. So if you want to do this, first open up the pause menu and come over to this exact location on the map in North Chumash where this week's HSW time trial is located at. Once over here, call out your fastest HSW vehicle to drive it on top of the time trial and click right D-pad. From there, stay still but open up the pause menu and come all the way over here to the right where the checkpoint is at to simply mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu and then open up the phone, go over to where it says jobless to simply exit out of the time trial just like so. From here, whenever you are ready, click right on the D-pad to start the HSW time trial, and as it will tell you on the minimap, it'll tell you to go through this entire part of the canyon, but trust me, do not do that. You actually want to take a right and start going up this part of the hill. Once all the way up and on the main freeway, we can now see the new waypoint to start following, which this is the waypoint you want to follow the entire way through since it is way easier. Luckily, this week's HSW time trial is super simple to beat. The only thing you need to make sure of is that you are dodging traffic that entire way over there. Because if you crash more than 3 times, I think you might not be able to beat this time trial in time. In this case, I only crashed 1 time and still was able to beat it with a few seconds left. I also recommend during this part of the time trial to take my shortcut over this part of the mountain to save yourself a few seconds, but it is definitely not necessary. Skipping straight to it though, once you are over to the final destination, here is how much money you'll get paid once you beat this time trial in time. As I said, $253,000 in just over 3 minutes. Anyway, getting into the third money method, we are going to be playing the stunt races, which this current week are paying out triple money and also triple RP, which is really good. So to start these races for yourself, all you want to do is open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then stunt races. Then you'll see all of the regular stunt races are paying 3 times money and 3 times RP. So from here, start whichever one of these maps you want to. Once in the race, I'm pretty sure everyone here knows how races work in GTA 5 Online, because in order to make the most amount of money and RP out of everyone in this race, you do need to come in a high position. My personal recommendations as far as positions to come in that is worth it for the money and RP is either first, second, or third place, maybe even fourth place. But if you decide to do these stunt races this week and are coming in positions over 4th place, I honestly wouldn't recommend you to do this money method since the money and RP won't be worth it. Some tips to come in high positions though during these stunt races are, first of all, to make sure you are using a custom vehicle during all of these. That way you have an advantage over everyone else in the race who is not using one. Other than that, you also want to make sure you use every single person who is in front of you during this race for their slipstream to get a boost to pass by them. And the very final tip is to just make sure you are a clean racer, because if you are dirty, some of the people will be dirty back to you and completely mess you up, which is definitely what you not want. Anyway though, cutting straight to it, here's how much money I got paid after getting first place. Take a look, I was in this race for just under 10 minutes and got paid a total of $64,000, but also on top of that, I got 22,000 RP, which is super good. That's why I said if you are a good racer and come in those top 4 positions, this is a great money method that you should be grinding this entire week while it is paying this triple money and triple RP bonus. For the 4th money method, I will now be showing you how to make $101,000 in only 1 minute. That's right, to do this, it is very simple. All you want to do is open up the pause menu and come over to this exact location at the Vinewood Hills in the Lake Vinewood Estates area where this week's regular time trial is located at. Once over here, call out your fastest motorcycle that you own to then drive on top of the time trial and click right D-pad. From there, stay still but open up the pause menu and come up here to where the checkpoint is at to mark it. Once you've marked it, drop the pause menu, open up the phone, click here where it says job list to simply exit out of the time trial just like so. And from here, whenever you are ready, click right on the D-pad to start the time trial, because luckily this week's time trial is super simple. You just need to follow the entire waypoint exactly as it is showing you, making sure you dodge traffic that whole way over there. Just basically follow exactly where I'm going during my time trial, going over this part of the mountain, taking my little shortcut. As you also saw during the beginning, I messed up and completely fell off of my bike, but I still was able to beat it in time. So even if you crash one time, you still should be able to beat this time trial in time. And once you do beat it in time, here's how much money you'll get paid. As I said, $101,000 in just over 1 minute. Alright, but now getting into the 5th money method, we are going to be doing the ammunition contract deliveries inside of the bunker, which this current week are paying out double money and also double RP. To start these, it's very simple. You'll basically see these ammunition trucks spawn in every 48 minutes inside the bunker, and all you'll have to do is go up to it and click right on the D-pad to deliver the excess weapon parts to ammunition. Once you click right D-pad, you'll be put inside of the truck, then load outside of the bunker. From there, you'll be given a random ammunition store to go deliver these excess weapon parts to. It could either be a close ammunition store or also a very far one, which in this case, I got the far one, which is around 5 miles away. Just keep in mind, on the way over there will be some enemies trying to attack you and stop you from getting over to the destination, so you could either take out those enemies or also just ignore them by driving very fast. Just make sure if they shoot you that you snack up a lot, because they do shoot you a lot of times when they are behind you. Anyway though, once you deliver this truck over to the actual ammunition store you got, here's how much money you'll get paid. As you could see, a total of $100,000 per delivery mission that you complete. And as I said, these trucks spawn in every 48 minutes, so you could make $100,000 every 48 minutes this entire week completing these easy deliveries. Now getting into the 6th money method though, we are going to be playing the Running Back Remix Adversary Mode, which this current week in GTA 5 Online is paying out double money and also double RP. To start this, it's very simple. First, open up the pause menu, go over to where it says online, click jobs, play job, Rockstar created, and then adversary mode. Then you want to look for the running back remix adversary modes. As I said, all of these will be paying 2 times money plus 2 times RP. And if you haven't played this game mode before, it is a really fun one to play and also easy one to understand because all there is 2 different teams. There's one team that is the runner and one team that has to stop the runner from getting over to the end zone. As you can see in this case, I am the runner. All we have to do on the runner team is get the person who is in the panto over to the end zone without having any of the people on the other team crash you or stop you from getting over there. Which in this case, it was so simple, I easily was able to juke this one person and get right past him to go over to the end zone. But sometimes the other people on the other team will crash the panto and make it so he won't be able to even get over to the end zone, which is what they want. Since if the runner makes it over to the end zone as I just did, I will end up winning the round, and if the other team were to end up stopping me from getting over to the end zone, then of course they will end up winning the round. So it's honestly a really fun game mode to play, especially if you are doing it with friends in a party. Cutting straight to the good stuff though, here's how much money my team got paid once we won the entire match. As you could see, $79,000, and also on top of that 6,000 RP, which is pretty decent as far as the RP is concerned. But yeah, this is a great money method for anybody to be grinding in GTA 5 Online this week, since literally anybody is able to start this. Finally though, getting into the 7th and final money method, I just wanted to quickly let you guys know about this, that way you don't miss out on this easy $100,000. Because this week we do have a brand new weekly challenge, and it is very simple. It is to simply win 2 races to be rewarded with the blue Jock Cranley jumpsuit and also a free $100,000. I would recommend doing this with the stunt races since those are paying that triple money and triple RP bonus, but you could win any normal race as well to complete this challenge. And once you do, you'll of course get paid that free $100,000, and you'll also unlock this really cool blue Jock Cranley jumpsuit if you didn't already unlock it last week. Anyway, that is now going to be the end of today's video. You officially know all of the best money methods that you should be doing this entire week in GTA 5 Online to make yourself lots and lots of money in no time. Like I said at the beginning, if you went on to enjoy my video and you still haven't already, please do me a favor in return by going down below and dropping a like on it before you click off. And of course, if you aren't, make sure you also hit that subscribe button, that way you don't miss out on any future GTA 5 Online videos just like this one from me. But until next time, I will see you all in my very next video. Peace.